Halloween, and welcome to our special PTV Halloween episode. I'm Kylie Russell.
And I'm Nyla Slanus. Hydrated now? When you're done with that, be sure to put it in one of those new recycling bins around school.
Okay, sure thing. Where are all those new recycling bins coming from anyway?
We're going to find out in our first story.
To learn about the environment and to help support it, Miss Suchlin's environmental science class teamed up with PepsiCo for a recycling rally.
We are running this project through PepsiCo Recycling, where we input our data into their program, and they actually give us points that we can earn toward supplies to help continue our recycling program.
So if we recycle 1 pound per student per week, that would give us a goal of 6,800.
Students painted and prepped trash barrels for plastic bottles and aluminum cans to be collected.
My involvement included painting these wonderful trash cans and emptying them every Monday.
So far, we have collected 53 pounds of mixed glass and plastic and aluminum, and that's from just the past 2 weeks.
This recycling rally project not only helps the environment, but teaches important lessons too.
I'm hoping students learn about stewardship and helping the earth, kind of moving towards sustainability and the changes we can make to make the earth a more sustainable place.
Recycling is important because it helps reduce greenhouse gases let out into the atmosphere, and it'll help the earth last a lot longer for the future.
For PTV, this is Thomas Bowie.
Happy Halloween. In honor of that, we decided to play a game of trick or treats.
Halloween is a time of all sorts of creepy and crawly things.
Speaking of creepy things, I heard there was a bunch of snakes at the public library.
Ugh, they better take care of that problem.
There's no problem. The snakes were there on purpose as part of a special presentation. Take a look.
Guess what? Today, I brought with me some of my special friends.
Last week, Blake Stanwood was trying to show that sneaky snakes are not as scary as they seem.
So I got into snakes when I was a lot younger. Absolutely loved reptiles. Always grew up with turtles. And it wasn't until I was in college that I was able to actually get my first one myself. And absolutely loved it. And it kind of sparked into a huge hobby and passion. And so from that, I really just started growing.
Though snakes can be harmless pets, they should be avoided in nature.
I've never been bitten by one of my own snakes, and I've only been bitten by small snakes in the wild, just helping friends and family, just move them away. Hardly ever. If you know how to handle a snake, then you won't get bit. Then again, I caution that against anybody who thinks that they know how to handle a snake and tries themselves, because they're going to end up with either a war wound or a trip to the hospital.
For PTV, this is Nathaniel Huntley.
Welcome, witches, wizards, and warlocks of all kinds to
Witch's Kitchen.
Round 1.
In this corner, we have Zadok. In this corner, we have Gracie. We have a very special guest host this round, Wizard Ramsey. Make yourself known.
Hi, I'm Wizard Ramsey, and on today's show, it's pancake art with pumpkins. I don't want to see any mishaps here. No, nothing like that. No cheating. No scallywhacking. Nothing like that. Go. No, you chose black first? We ain't cooking like your grandma. Well, that one looks about as good as my ex. Good God, it'll be midnight by the time that thing's cooked. I'll help you a little. Ready? On the count of three.
Which way we flipping
On the
it?
count of three.
Which way? Yo, quit!
On the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yo, that looks good.
No, I'm left with a hard decision here. Do I go with cute, old-fashioned, small? Kids will love it. Or do I go with... I don't know which way he's looking at me. I'm gonna have to pick Gracie's. I mean, it's smaller, it's cuter. You look like you'd have a time eating that one. Too bad you won't. Get out of my kitchen. Door! Do I look like I'm kidding? Out! Out!
Alrighty, that was a real judgmental round, wasn't it? Chef Ramsay sure said his piece. Now for the rewards. The winner's prize is one of these dum-dums. Take your pick. Alright, that's it for this round. We'll see you in the next one.
Not only is October a time for Halloween, but it's also a very important time for farmers, as harvesting is in full swing.
Many PHS students either live on farms or are involved with our local farms in some way, as you'll see in our next story.
Living in a rural community gives PHS students many opportunities to work on farms.
I work for Mr. Feldman, our ag teacher. On school days, I usually get to work about 3:45, and most of the time I'll get home between 8:30 and 9. Just depends on the day. Do everything from build fence, do some things with cattle, all sorts of stuff really.
Trent Heersink is another student who works as a farmhand as he helps out on the Ragsdale farm.
Well, grain cart for one. I help a lot with cattle, I'll spray thistle, fix fence, anything I'm told. My work hours are usually on weekdays 3:30 to anywhere from 6 to 10 o'clock, and on Saturdays 8 o'clock to anywhere from 6 to 10.
For some students who live on farms, working is not really a choice, but an expectation.
We live on a farm about 15 miles north of Phillipsburg, and it was originally my grandpa's farm. He was born here. Him and his father built our house. I usually feed all the animals, the dogs, the cats, the cows.
Working on a farm can create a variety of fun memories.
The funniest would have to be when me, Jarrett, and Tanner were fixing fence in a pasture way up north. And so there's this old house in this pasture, so we decided to go explore it and be ghost hunters. And so Tanner went first up this narrow staircase, and then there's Jarrett, and then there's me. So we got to the top of this staircase, and all of a sudden Tanner starts screaming, go, go, go. So we all ran down the stairs. I was going as fast as I could so I wouldn't get run over. We ran out the door, and Tanner's still screaming, and we asked him what it was. Well, he was scared by a raccoon that popped his head around the corner.
Funniest experience probably has to be a few years ago we were checking cows, and me and my brother decided why not just sled behind the four-wheeler to the pasture. And while we were sledding, my big dog decided to run in front of me, and I got a face full of dog that day.
Although farming can be fun, sometimes it provides challenges too.
My worst experience would be my finger. I smashed it between a ground rod and a post driver one day. It's pretty bloody, it's pretty bad.
My worst experience is the first time that I filled up the hay feeder with hay. I was in the tractor and I forgot how to what pedals to press to stop. So I ran into the hay feeder, and luckily none of my family members were around to see that.
For PTV, this is Emily Schneider.
What are you doing? It's time to introduce our next story.
I'm just catching up on my heyday farm. Our last story about farming made me remember it's time to harvest my crops and squeeze the bacon out of my pigs.
You're into that game too? It seems that the iPad game Heyday is making a comeback at PHS. Kay Pockabir explains.
It's time to milk the cows and feed the chickens if you have a farm on Heyday, an iPad game that is gaining popularity again among PHS students.
Heyday is a game where you can have your own virtual farm, and by completing tasks or feeding your animals or filling your boat, you can earn points, earn money to help you do other things.
My Heyday farm's pretty lit, level 27 and expanding.
Heyday allows players to build and customize their farm.
Well, I got a pretty good farm and I'm level 37, going strong.
They receive coins by selling their goods and making deliveries. As players continue to produce crops and make improvements to their farm, they can level up to expand their farm even more. Heyday also connects players to other farms, so you can help your friends out by buying their goods.
I'm in the Betterhood, but I kind of lead it because I made it. Anytime we're needing something extra and we can't make it or don't have time to make it, they usually help out.
PHS students aren't the only ones captivated by the Heyday craze. Faculty and staff members are also joining in on the fun.
I played Heyday when it was originally popular, which was, I want to say 3 years ago, I'm guessing. And when I was invested in Heyday, I was probably in the 40s, upper 40s in the level.
I like that you can work together and get your farm more experienced.
For PTV, this is Kay Pockabir.
Next is the Oreo challenge. We're going to give them a regular Oreo. Then the second Oreo, we're going to put a little surprise in it. And put it on. Time to eat. Which one's which? They will never know.
Alright, you gotta eat these Oreos. I'm gonna give you this first Oreo, you're gonna eat it. Then you're gonna show me you ate it. Then I'm gonna give you the next Oreo, you gotta eat it. And you get a prize if you eat both of them fast enough, alright? Ready? Go.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi.
Pretty good.
9 Mississippi.
You're fine, just eat it.
11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi.
You done with the first one?
17 Mississippi.
No?
18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi.
Just swallow the rest of it.
I'm trying.
You got it? Now eat this one, hurry.
While playing tricks on people is what some people enjoy about Halloween, others simply want a good scare.
And that's what several people got when they braved the haunted trails. Zoe Dinkle fills us in on that.
Grab your hats or brooms because the annual Haunted Trail took place last Friday and Saturday.
This is our third year doing a haunted trail, and it is a fundraiser that we do for the hospital.
The 20-minute trail is filled with spooks and thrills, which attracts many visitors.
So last night we had 150 come through, and that was our biggest Friday night so far. So tonight we're hoping to get at least 250.
While some community members come for a scare, others come to do the scaring.
My mom works at the hospital here, which is what throws this event, and she texted me and she was like, hey, you want to be in the haunted trail? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Many people love giving surprising scares, but this time, the scarers get their own surprise.
Well, this year we actually switched some things up. Chantel Morgan and I are kind of the co-chairs of the committee to do the haunted trail. This year we reached out to other employees of the hospital. We reached out to chamber businesses, and we've also reached out just to friends and family members. We gave them the option to do a section in the trail, and then whoever wins the best section of the trail is actually going to win $1,000. We're giving the people who's going through the trail tickets to vote at the very end, and it's actually worked out very well. So I'm excited to see who's going to win.
Even though freaky frights and ghostly ghouls may not be everyone's favorite, some people enjoy it.
Oh, I love it. That's why I do this. This is my favorite thing to do. I look forward to this every year.
For PTV, this is Zoe Dinkle.
Welcome, witches, wizards, and warlocks alike, to
Witch's Kitchen.
Round 2.
with our guests, Arissa and Cole. Today, we'll be making witches. Chefs, begin.
Alright. Does the witches have to be ugly, or is that just what Arissa's doing? Yours looks absolutely fine.
Okay.
It's not as good as mine, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Mine looks like a dude. That's a dude now. I'm gonna give it an earring. Make it a little special guy.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, yours looks way better than mine again. It's fine.
Arissa, you know this is supposed to be a competition.
Yeah, so?
So you're not supposed to compliment me in the middle of it.
I'm waiting on you. so-
Okay. I'll take my time then. This is actually going pretty well.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Arissa, this isn't supposed to be a self-portrait, by the way.
She thick. It's hard. This is not.
Yeah, mine's like decided to attach itself to the stove for whatever reason.
Oh no! It's so rough. Oh my god, you're so bad at
No,
this.
Arissa, you can't.
You have to get it out.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it did.
That sucks.
Just gonna. Yeah, there we go.
I get extra points because you couldn't put yours together.
Okay, you ripped it apart though. We're done, I guess.
Maybe I'll just.
All right, witches, wizards, and warlocks alike. This has been a very interesting last round. I don't think we need to decide which witch is better, because I'm pretty sure there's a clear winner here. This is Cole's, and this is Arissa's. For your reward, I have gathered these rare Dum Dum candies. Arissa, pick which one you'd like.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy being the winner of Pancake Wars.
Stop being such a salty witch.
Now it's time to go to Trey and John for our sports update.
Hey Panther fans, welcome to our sports update. I'm Trey Sides.
And I'm John Honeycutt. We have a short sports report today because our fall sports teams have finished up their seasons.
The cross-country team ended their season at regionals, where several PHS runners made personal records, but no one was able to qualify for state.
Our tennis team also finished their season at state, and the doubles team, Logan Soliday and Megan Staple, brought home the 11th place medal.
Our volleyball team made a valiant effort to extend their season when they hosted sub-state last weekend. The second seed Lady Panthers faced the 7th seed TMP Monarchs in the first round and set the tone right away when Emily Snyder digs the back row attack and Kristen Wells sets up Ashley Babcock for the kill. Phillipsburg continued to be strong at the net as Lexi Beach gets this stuff blocked and the Lady Panthers go on to win the match in 2 sets.
In the semifinals, it was a Panther versus Panther matchup as Phillipsburg took on Concordia. Both teams were aggressive at the net, but Phillipsburg blockers seemed to frustrate Concordia. Phillipsburg takes advantage like this pair of blocks that leads to another kill by Beach. Phillipsburg proved to be the better Panther team and won in 3 sets. This advanced us to the championship game against number 1 seed Beloit.
In the first set of the match, the ball was bouncing Phillipsburg's way when Kylie Soliday surprises Beloit by sending this dig over the net and getting the point. Our defense stays strong when Snyder gets the downline dig and Wells sets up Babcock, who sends a soft shot to an opening for another Panther point.
The Panthers fought hard in 3 sets, but it came up short in the 3rd set, 24-26, to finish their season as a sub-state runner-ups.
Congratulations on a successful season.
Our football team ended our regular season with another lopsided victory against Minneapolis and the district championship. We played Southwestern Heights last Friday in the first playoff game. Kylie Russell has a recap of that game.
The Phillipsburg Panthers hosted the Mustangs of Southwestern Heights in the first state playoff bracket game. The Panthers scored on their first drive as Trey Sides passes to Sharon Ellis, who runs in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Phillipsburg!
The Panthers also score on their next offensive series as Sides finds Jake Sisson in the end zone. The defense added points to the board too, when Nate Moon intercepts the pass for a pick six. Still in the first quarter, Panthers score again when Sides pitches to Traylon Gross, who finds the corner of the end zone for another leading 28-0. Sharon Ellis gets his second touchdown with this 13-yard run up the middle. The Panther defense continues to do their job when Tice Derby grabs the interception.
Well, I saw the ball tipped, and it went up in the air. Felt like 30 seconds. It felt like forever. And I don't know. I remember catching it. I don't remember if I got tripped or tackled after that, but I went down and I got up, and everybody was, patting me on the back. So that was cool.
To add more points to the score and to his state record, John Honeycutt boots a 47-yard field goal through the uprights.
47-yard field goal is good. Number 17, John Honeycutt.
The Mustang offense remains stalled as Tanner Ragsdale got the quarterback sack.
Quarterback sack for number 30, Tanner Ragsdale.
My favorite is probably the sack. Jacobs definitely gave that one to me. He had me on a blitz, and that quarterback didn't have anywhere to go. Our line was pushing their O-line around, and they couldn't do nothing about it.
Want another Panther touchdown? Okay, says Namoon as he runs to the end zone, making the second quarter score 45-0. To put the cherry on top of the first half, Honeycutt kicks another field goal to end the half 48-0.
Field goal is good for number 17, John Honeycutt. With 2:07 remaining in the second quarter, your Phillipsburg Panthers 48, Southwestern Heights 0.
The Panthers go on to win 55-12.
I think it definitely sends a message to all the other teams. Just shows them what we're made of and shows them how tough we are.
For PTV, this is Kylie Russell.
This Friday, we have another playoff game at home against Lakin at 7 o'clock. We hope to see you out there.
Time's up for this sports update. I'm John Honeycutt.
And I'm Trey Sides. Go Panthers.
Thanks, Trey and John, for that update. Some athletes look to boost their performance by drinking protein shakes and taking other supplements. Traylon Gross tells us more.
To get an advantage on the field or court, some athletes take protein or other supplements.
Take protein usually once or twice a day, usually when I wake up, after I work out. Usually creatine mixed in there like after meals and stuff. I usually take Muscle Farm whey protein. This helps me put on more muscle and gain more weight.
Athletes should educate themselves before taking supplements.
I don't mind the protein. I think it's an okay deal. I wish that they would do a lot of research behind it. There's a lot of supplements out there, and a lot of it's not, it's not watched by the USDA a whole bunch, so you really don't know what you're getting, even though it might say something. So when kids ask, hey, what kind of protein powder should I take? I tell them, really do your research. Know whether you want a whey protein or you want an egg protein. So a lot of research has gone into it.
To save money, some make their own supplements.
There's recipes out there that you can make your own whey protein, which I've done in the past. You use oatmeal, you use an almond, grind it up with the oatmeal, then you use dry milk, and you grind that all together.
If taken carefully and correctly, protein can be beneficial.
Definitely helped me gain weight and put on more muscle, because I was a freshman year, I weighed like 120 pounds maybe, and now I weigh around 140, 145, so it's definitely helped me gain weight.
For PTV, this is Traylon Gross.
Next up is the Pixie Stick Challenge. We're going to give them a regular Pixie Stick. Then the next one
We're gonna fill it up with salt.
So I'm gonna give you these pixie sticks. I'm gonna give you the first one. You eat it as fast as you can. Show me you're done, and I'm gonna give you the second one. You gotta eat this as fast as you can, all right? Ready, go. You ate it? Don't lick it. Go.
That's salt.
That is terrible. So I'm gonna give you 2 pixie sticks and you gotta eat them as fast as you can. I'm gonna give you this one, and then you gotta tell me you're done, and then I'll give you the next one. Ready? Go. Oh, don't eat them. You're like putting that down your throat. Alright, here's the next one. How's that second one?
Salty. Nyla, have you ever been at the school late at night when no one was around?
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. In fact, I heard about this mysterious incident that recently happened when 2 students disappeared when they were trying to get something out of their locker.
I believe we have some footage on that. Let's roll the clip.
You smile on a rain.
What assignment?
The assignment that's due in calculus tomorrow?
Nah, I'll do it tomorrow.
JC, you're gonna get a 0 on it.
I cannot afford another 0. We have to go get it. We have to break into school.
We're going.
We're going. We're going. Wait. I heard that there's some spooky stuff that goes on in school at night.
Guess we'll grab some flashlights and we'll record the whole thing.
Great idea, Shab.
Thanks, Chase.
I'll text Nyla. She can record it for us.
I'll grab this GoPro and you grab the flashlights.
Okay.
Let's go on an adventure.
We're going. Yeah, have her do it.
Okay. Sounds good. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wait, let's try the front door. It's locked.
Felmans.
You have no choice. Felmans. I can't believe we're doing it. It's unlocked.
Lucky.
This is creepy.
That light is like on.
Oh, it's unlocked. We're good. Are there any cameras?
Let's hope not.
Oh, this isn't too bad. The lights are on.
Oh.
It was that door for sure. Walk faster. I think I left it in the locker room. Okay. Where's the light?
Oh, I think it's around this corner.
Okay. I'll look in my locker. You look in yours.
You find anything?
No.
Have you found anything out? Well,
I just got the chills. I feel something creepy.
let's go, guys.
Maybe I left it in my locker.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh! Oh my god! We should get out the side door.
Which side?
I'm winded. Let's walk. Man, I really need this paper.
Yeah.
I'm about to call it quits. But we can't.
Oh!
We should try the front door.
Okay.
Do you hear that? Oh!
We're not going anymore.
There's a fire.
Oh my god.
Let that be a lesson, kids. That's all for today's episode. I'm Nyla Salinas.
And I'm Kylie Russell. Have a safe and happy Halloween and stay classy, Phillipsburg High.